infinity mirror. Hello guys, this is Dave, aka Sasquatch in Time. This is a really interesting lighting effect I got going on. Like I'm disembodied. I'm gonna give you some of my PlayStation portable pickups, as you saw earlier from this little trip show. PSP is a great system, and when it came out I had a DS at the time, and the difference in graphics and sound were night and day. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my DS and it's a great system. The amount of games for it is phenomenal too. What was great is this was an amazing contrast. This was like having a PlayStation 2 in your pocket, backpack or whatever you had, and you could play really amazing quality games. So one of the early games for the system was Untold Legends. Now this is the sequel. I have the original. These games are fun. They're kind of like Diablo-esque hack and slash, dungeon crawlers, get new weapons. These games are really cheap because they're, again, launch title, and then, you know, they are somewhat generic, but they're definitely a fun way to play, experience an adventure on your portable system. So there we go. Untold Legends series, highly recommended. Next we have MX versus ATV, On the Edge. Now these games provide amazing adrenaline, action-packed excitement. They're getting outside noises here, guys. But definitely, if you like racing, you get some pretty good wild jumps, tricks, all that stuff. These games are also usually very cheap because they were launch titles, and they sold a lot, so they're pretty common out there, but definitely worth a pickup. We got Crash Team Tag Team Racing. And now this game is unique. You start off in a hub world, there's some platforming, and then later you go into a level and you race. And there's a tag mechanic on it where you can combine with your enemy kart racers and form like a giant car where one guy is a turret shooter, gun shooter, and the other guy drives. 2-player. This actually supports up to 8 players, which is pretty amazing. There is some added features that was not in the PS2 version. I think extra levels, and there's even mini games. So there you go. I think it's just an extra track, but there's connectivity to the PS2 version. Oh, it's a fire alarm. Okay guys, quickly, these games are worth a lot of money, so that's also why I'm chronological. Insurance purposes, right? Wink wink. That alarm. Alright, I don't smell smoke yet. I don't see smoke. Alright, anyway guys, let's get through this video. Smackdown versus Raw games. These games are, they play slow. They're fun though, and there's not too many portable wrestling games. Anyway, this fire alarm is starting to worry me. Do you guys feel the anxiety? Okay. Alright. Neighbors are talking about it. Okay. Alright, so it's just a fry situation. Some grease. Okay. Alright guys, back to the importantness. Thank goodness. Yeah, they just moved in. Don't burn the place down yet. Back to the games. Metal Slug Anthology. Yes. Amazing collection of games. If you see this in the wild, any of the Metal Slugs, preferably like on PlayStation 2. The Wii version I think is good. I recommend them. This PSP version is cool to have portably, but it does seem to play a little slower than the other versions. But I'm a die-hard Metal Slug fan, so I had to have it. I should have done this wrestling game too, WWE All-Stars. This, again, portable wrestling. It also plays kind of slow. The hardware is there, but there's a lot going on with these games, so it just kind of, it's not the best version of it, but you know, again, I like to have these wrestling games. I'm just a fan. So this is Rush. Now this came from This is very glinty. This was from the San Francisco Rush series. It's more of like LA Rush, I believe. And they went to more of like the Too Fast, Too Furious route. The gameplay is more like street tuning, and it's alright. It's pretty decent, but I prefer the older Rush style games. We have another racer. This is Ridge Racer on the PSP. This is an amazing version of Ridge Racer. There was one that came out on the PS Vita that it's mostly online, but this is actually the better version from my understanding. So you guys might like it better. Everything I say about this game, make up your own opinion, because darn it, I've just bought it. And I heard it's good. I heard it's better than the PS Vita version. But, you know, play whatever you got, man. Just do that. Alright. So, next, we have, these are brand new pickups. Just got last night. Another Namco Museum collection I showed you earlier in my PS2 collection of recent pickups. This collection is huge. There's a lot of games on here. Other than your normal Pac-Man, there's Rally X. I made a joke about Rally X. It was stupid, though. Anyway, now it's really not going to fly because it's in a different video. But darn if I may not try later. There's Bosconian on here. Grabda. Rolling Thunder. Dragon Buster. It's like a... Man, there's actually some... King and Balloon. Tower of Druaga. Mappy. Dig Dug. Galaga. Galaxian. Xevious. New Rally X. Motos. Plus there's 4 updated classics arranged modes of Pac-Man, Galaga, Dig Dug, and then again the new Rally X. Let's see, new Rally X, new Rally X. Anyway, more like hold for edit. And next we have Taito Legends PowerUp. Now, if you see any of the Taito Legends games, you might want to get them. If you're a fan of like shooters and old school games, you know what, don't buy them because they're very rare and I want to buy them. But this has Space Invaders Part 1 and 2, New Zealand Story, Crazy Balloon, Chalk and Pop, Lunar Rescue, Phoenix, Balloon Bomber, Legend of Kage, Alpine Ski, The Fairyland Story, Roston Saga, Raimace, Kiki, Kai Kai, and then Kuri Kintan. Those are 2 separate games. Kiki Kai Kai and Kuri Kintan. Space Dungeon, Kicks, Space Chaser, Revenge of the Invaders, Elevator Action, and Camel Try. You know, back in 8th grade, I wasn't very good at it. I didn't know how to get at it. I was wanting to be the master of the Camel Try. That's it. These are my PSP games that I recently picked up. I'll go over a collection later, but thanks for sticking around. You have a great day, and in time, you can be a Sasquatch too. Why is that? Why would you want to be that? I don't know, but I'm Sasquatch in time. I'm trying soon with my skills and your ability to actually do, because I'm a teacher, not a doer. You can be a Sasquatch too.